Hey, how's it going, my friends? Welcome back to the Nerd Life. My name is Joshua, and today I want to take the time to give some shout outs to some channels that I just recently discovered over the past few weeks and months. I also want to go over some pickups that I've made this year so far and talk about future plans that I have for my channel. I'm going into my third year here on YouTube, and I'm pretty freaking excited, so let's do this.
Playing retro games on a CRT screen, unboxing childhood memories. The power of Nintendo and toys we gain. 80s and 90s nostalgia reigns. Welcome to the Nerd Life. Welcome to the Nerd Life!
So the few channels that I want to give a shout out to, like I said, I just recently discovered them over the past few weeks and months. Starting with Megantron Plays. She has a great channel. She does a lot of retro gaming, a lot of Atari stuff. It's really fun to watch. Go check her out. Josie's Rewinds. She has a channel where she goes to a lot of flea markets and antique malls looking for vintage toys and treasures. Really great channel. Go check her out. BHS Combos, the relatively new channel, just started not that long ago. He does a lot of retro gaming challenges. It's really fun to watch. Go check out his channel. The next channel I want to shout out, Wu Ten's Toys. He does a lot of unboxings featuring modern action figures from NECA to Marvel Legends. Really awesome channel. Go show him some love. And the last one I want to give a shout out to, the Retro Huntress. I just discovered her channel last week. She does a lot of toy show videos. Another fellow vintage toy collector. Really been enjoying her content lately, so go show her some love as well. Alright, and now on to the future plans that I have for the channel. Going into my third year here. I started a new series last year called A Trip Down Memory Lane. It's been all commercial compilations from the 80s and 90s. But I'm going to be changing it up a bit this year. I'm going to have it be discussion videos talking about some of the things I loved growing up, like cartoons, movies, toys, things like that. So changing that up a bit. And my focus as far as action figure collecting goes is going to be more on vintage this year instead of modern. There are still some modern that I'm going to be getting, like these Street Fighter 2 figures from Jada Toys, and there's still several modern Transformers that I want to get this year. But other than that, everything else is going to be vintage. I'm going to be focusing on toy lines like Ninja Turtles, Star Wars Power of the Force, Star Wars Micro Machine playsets, mainly the heads that open up into the playsets. Batman animated series, action figures, and Mighty Morphin Power Ranger action figures. What else? There's a couple more. Toy Biz X-Men and Hasbro WWF figures from the early 90s. And of course, there are also some G1 Transformers from the 80s and some G2 Transformers from the 90s as well. Maybe I really want to get some vintage Beast Wars stuff too. So that's a lot to focus on, but those are the main ones that I'm going to be focusing on instead of like I used to do and just buy something that I think looks really cool. Or if that is vintage, I don't have the shelf space for that, so I'm just gonna focus on just certain vintage toys this year. I'm also going to be adding one last retro console to my collection. I'm not going to say which one yet because I kind of want that unboxing to be a surprise when I do get it. Probably sometime this summer. Maybe a little before then. I'm not sure yet. But I'm pretty excited about that. And let's see. Of course, since I'm focusing more on vintage toys, my toy hunting videos are going to be mainly thrifting and going to antique malls. Maybe try to find some flea markets as well. And of course, I'm still going to be adding retro video games to my collection. I got a retro video game unboxing coming up later on in the week. Got some more NES games. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, everything's going to stay, else is still going to stay the same. Unboxing videos, discussion videos. There's going to be some more taste test videos as well. Those I'm mainly post to the shorts area, except for my last one because I messed up on it and ended up having to upload it to my normal videos because it just wouldn't upload right to the shorts. So, and I still wanted to share my experience with all y'all. That's why I like doing the taste test. Let y'all know what I think, see whether or not I recommend it for y'all to try it. But anyways, yeah, those are the plans for this year. Now on to the pickups that I've made so far this year. Starting with, of course, if those of you who have followed my channel for a while, y'all know that every time I do a pickups video, there's going to be some Transformers involved, some modern Transformers. So I'm going to start off by showing them off, starting with Studio Series 86 Thundercracker, which I actually really like this new mold that they've done with these Seeker jets. Now they just got to do the same thing with Starscream and Skywarp, maybe a few others. Yeah, really cool. Love the color. Love the light blue. Got Age of the Primes Quick Strike. This is a modern version of the classic Beast Wars Fuzor figure from the late 90s. He's like a half scorpion, part scorpion, part cobra. As you can see, the cobra head is like his arm, and he has this this is a scorpion legs that becomes a claw. Just a really cool figure. I really like this. Love the transformation. Retro carded Sea Spray. This is a modern version of the G1 Minicon Sea Spray. Really unique transformation. Really cool little figure. It's got the toy deco from the 80s toy deco. Got the head sculpt and deco right there. Really cool. And I've said cool a lot in this video. Got Age of the Primes Blast Off. He's part of the Combaticons, which are 5 of them. And if I get all 5, I can combine them and have Bruticus. I'm not sure if I want to get all of them because some of them are going to be more pricey than others. But I always thought Blast Off was a really cool Transformer. And then a modern action figure that I picked up a couple of months ago, back in January, is the new Masters of the Universe Ninjor. Really cool figure. Check out them red eyes he's got. He's like an evil ninja. His name is Ninjor. He comes with, of course, his katana, some nunchucks on his hip. He also came with a really cool bow and a couple masks that go over his face. Really cool ninja masks. So there's that, and now on to some the retro gaming pickups that I made, which is only a couple. I had to get me another copy of Super Mario All Stars, a much better conditioned copy, because the one that I have, it got to where I had to fight with it for several minutes before I get it to work, even after cleaning it and taking it apart and cleaning it. It's I got tired of fighting with it, and when I did finally get it to work, I would be playing it and the screen would go black, and it'd take me several more minutes to get it to work again. Like I said, I got tired of fighting with it, so I got a much better condition one that works as soon as I pop it in. So, and then I got, which this I kind of wasted my money on, because I got another version of the Game Genie, because the one I have doesn't work with a lot of my games for some reason. I'll put in the code and hit start, and it'll be a black screen. So I was like, well, maybe if I get a different version, then maybe it'll work with the rest of my games. Nope, that's not the case. This does the same exact thing. I'll pop in certain games that I have and it'll just be a black screen, but I'll pop the game in by itself into the console and it comes right on. So I don't know what's going on, why it does that with both of the Game Genies, but yeah, like I said, I bought this for no reason. I'm going to try to get my money back on it, sell it, or use it as trade bait for a game that I really want. And I got a VHS. Those of you watching this who watched WCW back in the mid to late 90s, do y'all remember the WCW NWO Superstar Series? Well, I had 3 of them growing up, and since I got a VCR and started collecting VHS again, I had to get this one first, starting with Sting Unmasked. Sting is my favorite WCW wrestler of all time, so I had to get this one first. And there's other ones, like there's Diamond Dallas Page, Macho Man Randy Savage, Kevin Nash, Goldberg. Planning on getting all those as well, but I had to start off with this one. I've already watched it. It's just really fun to watch. Really awesome going back and seeing his earlier matches, and when he became the Crow Sting against the NWO. Those were amazing times. I miss those times, those days. Can't even talk. And the biggest pickup that I've made this year so far, quite literally, as you probably saw in the thumbnail, I have to get him here. And he's pretty heavy. Got the Dino Megazord. This is the Megazord that Playmates released in the Reignition line last year. They sold all the Zords separately, so I had to buy them. I had to buy them gradually over time, buy each one. Finally got the last piece, which was the Pterodactyl Zord, in February, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's an awesome looking Megazord. I loved putting it together, putting all the Zords together. Zords together. He's got this massive power sword. But yeah, awesome thing here. That's all my pickups so far this year. But yeah, so that'll do it for today's video. Hopefully y'all are excited for what I have planned in the future. Let me know your thoughts on anything in the comments down below. I'm going to leave all the channels that I mentioned, that I gave a shout out to, I'm going to leave in the description. I can't talk, I'm tired. I'm going to leave in the description down below. So y'all can go check those channels out. Show them some love. Give them a subscribe. But thank y'all so much for watching. Have an awesome day, my friends. Take care.